Hey guys, I just decided to do this. I don't really know why, but I watched Bones, the last episode of season 6, and I was just blown away. Like, oh my god, my brain was just like, ah, and whoa, and yes. I don't know how to express myself, as you can see. I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit and kind of like revisit the past and try to envision the future for what it's gonna be like for Booth and Bones. I'm pretty bored, so that's why I'm doing this right now. First, I'm gonna talk about Temperance Brennan. She obviously has a lot of trouble, like, functioning as a human. She's like a news broadcast or something that's like constantly playing. Sometimes I think this is really frustrating for Booth because, I mean, like, he makes jokes and stuff and she's like retarded. She doesn't get that. She takes everything really literally, and that has been really frustrating for not just the other characters but for the audience who are like, dude, you need to learn how to function and not take everything literally because you're missing out on a lot in life, including Booth, who is, dude, yeah, like, don't screw that up. Like, you want to hold on to that guy. After the episode, like, I could kind of see that she was changing. She needs to work on it, and that's one of the things that I'm hoping will happen in season 7. Booth, he's kind of harsh. I mean, like, I get that he was a sniper and that, like, the war is still on his mind and he, like, doesn't want to revisit that and stuff. But things are gonna keep popping up, like, from his past, and he just needs to deal with that in a calm manner. He needs to stop shooting things, but I guess that makes it interesting. Booth is obviously suffering with his problems. He always seems to get revisited by his past, and he has strange interactions with people, and a lot of the time I don't get it. Maybe because I'm dumb or something. It's a little bit unclear sometimes. His frustration with Brennan is pretty obvious. Even when he's not around Bones at all, he still acts like he really doesn't care about her in that kind of way, you know, like he cares about her like, oh, you know, I'd like it if she didn't get shot, and she's pretty smart so she can do stuff, so we don't want to waste that asset. But not like, I don't want her to get shot because I love her, or I don't want to lose that asset because then I'll have nothing to do with my life and I'll have nowhere to go and I'll be miserable without her. I never see him express that, and it's like, ugh, so frustrating. Same with Brennan. I don't even know. There's some things that they need to do, like, need to do in season 7, because otherwise the reviews are gonna go way down. This whole Brennan being pregnant thing with Booth's baby had better not be a fake, and she'd better not, like, have an abortion or something, or like, I don't know, accidentally abort the baby. I don't know if you can you accidentally abort? I guess so. But, I mean, by accident. I don't know. Okay, if this whole thing, like, somehow doesn't happen, like she doesn't have a kid, I'm gonna be mega disappointed, because I feel like if she has a kid, that's gonna, like, teach her how to be not necessarily human, but a mother. Wait. Booth is probably gonna have some trouble coping with the fact that Brennan is gonna be pregnant with his kid and wanting to, like, go out and be in the field, yeah, and, like, in the middle of the action, because that's what she likes to do, and she's probably gonna have a really hard time changing her lifestyle just because she has a baby. If she has a baby, she'd better have a baby. And it'd be so cute if Angela's baby and Booth's baby and Brennan's baby, like, got together and, like, played and stuff. That's like season 12. Okay, I hate to say this, like, I know she's pregnant and it's probably bad, but I think that the fans including me, I know I have. I've waited for a billion years to see them actually get, like, legit down and dirty. Maybe not, like, really graphic. I mean, like, if you wanted, that's okay. They've never made out, like, in a way where the fans are gonna be like, oh my god, yay! I want to post that on everything that you can post this on. Like, there's never been anything like that. Somehow, she got pregnant. I'm not, like, a pervert or anything, but I was really bummed out. I didn't see anything. You can't just get pregnant by lying on a bed, and that's what we saw. So, what happened in between? It was also great that Hodgins and Angela's baby turned out okay and wasn't blind. That was fantastic. Like, I was like, oh my god, their baby's not blind. That's so good. They were really happy too. I think there's probably gonna be an episode where Angela and Hodgins, like, get really freaked out about the baby, and they're like, oh my god, our kid, we have to raise him right, blah blah blah. Frankly, I'm kind of sick of that kind of thing, but I mean, for them it's going to be different and cuter. I'm excited to see how Hodgins is as a dad, and Angela is as a mom, and Angela's dad is as a granddad. Oh my god. Creepy guy. They have to keep doing really good plot lines, because, like, I really admire how every episode they think of, like, something that I'm actually interested in. I'm like, wow, this is such a good idea, and wow, like, there's such a twist, and I didn't know it was the guy in the kitchen with the knife. Like, I thought it was the girlfriend. They need to cut back a little bit on the animation or get better financing, because some of the CGI for, like, the mangled bodies lately, I've noticed has not been that great. But that's just, like, a little thing, like, whatever. I'd like to see an episode where a case is kind of in the background, and the episode is mostly about, not relationships, because it's all about that, but I mean, I want to see more to the personal side. I want to know what Booth does when he's, like, alone and, like, broody and miserable, or if he is gonna be still miserable. What does Brennan do for fun? Like, what do they do for fun? Like, shoot things? Brennan probably, like, does lab reports on prehistoric phalangeal extensions. I want to learn more about them, like how they function as people, even though Brennan doesn't function as a person. But I still want to see it. I really hate episodes of anything where it's all about remembering past adventures and past situations and stuff, because the writers are like, oh, I don't want to do anything this week. Let's just, like, write a kind of bad script about people talking about their lives, like how it used to be, and then slap in a lot of clips from various seasons, and people will appreciate that. Well, I don't appreciate that, dude. I want to see some action. I want to see some new stuff, okay? So don't be bringing up those past seasons, being like, this is a new episode. Because it's not a new episode if it's just congealed mass of, like, old episodes. Ew. Brennan's dad, guys, leave him alone, okay? He only goes after the bad guys, and yeah, he kills people, but it's not like he does it in a bad way. Okay, that was kind of contradictory. He helps, and he's smart, and he's, like, part Brennan, so he's really smart, and you guys could probably use him, so stop trying to be like, oh god, it looks like Brennan's dad killed this person. Oh my god. And Brennan's like, no, I love my dad and stuff, don't do that. And Booth is, like, retarded about it. Just leave the guy alone. Let him help. Let him do his thing. He's probably gonna save your butt someday. Season 7, the whole new dealio with Booth and Brennan, don't make them act like they don't care and like, oh great, so I'm pregnant. Booth's like, oh, okay. And the fans are like, what? When did this happen? We want to know like what people are thinking, and like don't act like it's no big deal, because it is a big deal, and we want to see you make it a big deal. It took me a while to actually watch the last episode, like the season finale, and a lot of my friends were talking about it, and I was like, don't tell me. Like, I wrote on Facebook, like, if you tell me, I will unfriend you forever. And one of my friends said, I asked her just like, is it good or bad? She's like, oh, it's good, really good, especially in the last 10 seconds. And I was like, great. Then I got to the last 10 seconds, and the conversation was like, I'm pregnant. I'm gonna have a baby, and you're the father. And Booth was like, and Brennan's like, and that was the end. No, like, finale wrap-up kiss and, like, happiness and, like... Well, I was like, oh my god, how did this happen? Like, don't you know enough to use, like, stuff to stop that? Just the way that it ended, I was just like, you guys are a little, like, still really hesitant with being affectionate, and at this time, that should not be happening. Especially if you guys, like, did it. It didn't look like anything was gonna happen. And the next time Brennan talked to Angela, she's like, guess what? And Angela's like, oh my god, yay. And I was pretty much doing the same thing. But I was like, did it actually happen or what? Because we didn't really... It's one of those things where you just have to kind of guess, I guess. I want to see more with, like, new intern people coming in. Because, I mean, like, we'll never get back, like, an amazing person like Nigel. Mr. Nigel Murray was awesome. Really annoying, but he made the plot interesting. I want to see a new flow of interns, like, with new characters and stuff. And I want to see more with the kids, more with people's lives, less, it's not a big deal that I'm pregnant. Tone it down on the, like, weird stuff that nobody cares about, and, like, bring it up with the interactions, and yeah. That pretty much wraps it up for my impression. Like, Bones is one of my favorite shows, and after introducing such an incredible, like, end to the season, like they're preparing themselves for so much to happen, and they better not fall short on what they're promising us, because there will be letters. No, I'm too lazy, actually. Keep it up, and we love Bones.